Picture this. You're in the middle of a heated doubles rally, right? Your partner is up at the net, you're hunkered down in the backcourt, and then bam, it happens. A massive smash comes screaming towards you. And honestly, by the time your brain even registers that the shuttle's moving, it's already hitting the floor. You probably tell yourself to just react faster next time. But look, here is the cold, hard truth. You are literally never going to see that coming. And it's not because you're slow. It's because you are losing a battle against your own biology. In this explainer, we're going to break down the 0.2-second problem. This is the real science behind exactly why your smash defense is failing and how the pros actually cheat the biological speed limit to stay way ahead of the game. So let's start with the math that makes smash defense so incredibly difficult. The average human reaction time to just a simple visual stimulus is about 200 to 250 milliseconds. But a badminton smash, that is a highly complex stimulus. You have to judge direction, angle, pace, and all of that complex processing pushes your real-world reaction time dangerously close to 300 or even 400 milliseconds. So by the time your brain actually finishes deciding what to do, the shuttle's already way past you. Which brings us to section 1, the 0.2-second problem, and why you simply cannot outtrain this biological speed limit. Think about it. A well-struck badminton smash can travel over 300 kilometers per hour. That means it can reach a defender in roughly 400 milliseconds. You literally cannot outtrain this raw, biological reaction speed. It's just impossible. So the answer isn't about reacting faster. It's all about anticipation. Moving into section 2, reading the anticipatory cues, or how we solve the when. Elite defenders absolutely do not rely on lightning-fast reflexes. Instead, they rely on something called predictive processing. Basically, this means they're making decisions before the smash is even hit. They do this by reading anticipatory cues from their opponent's body, rather than just locking their eyes on the shuttle. So instead of staring at the bird, you need to train your eyes on the hitter's shoulder rotation, their racket takeback, and their wrist position. Their body is literally telling you the story of the shot a half a second before the shuttle actually leaves the strings. By recognizing these physical cues early, you effectively erase that entire 400 millisecond gap. Why? Because you aren't reacting to the shot anymore, you're reacting to the windup. Boom, you've just bought back all the time that your biology cost you. All right, on to section 3, building your defensive base and solving the where. Because once you've figured out the when, you really have to solve the where. Now, a lot of club players tend to stand way too upright or too far back, thinking it somehow gives them more time. But honestly, it actually just leaves you flat-footed. What you really want is a wide athletic base. We're talking feet wider than shoulder width, knees bent, and all your weight perfectly balanced on the balls of your feet. You want to feel like a sprinter in the blocks, just totally ready to explode. And from this loaded stance, keep your racket up at chest height, slightly in front of you. Don't let it hang down near your knees. Building this athletic stance drastically reduces the physical distance your racket actually has to travel to intercept those steep, nasty, body-targeted smashes. Let's talk about section 4, the shield technique, which solves the how. So the single biggest mistake amateur players make here is trying to hit the smash back with a huge, sweeping arm swing. In doubles defense, the opponent's smash already provides all the power you could possibly need. Your only job is to redirect it. You want to use a really short, compact swing that focuses strictly on forearm rotation and finger power, rather than a full arm movement. And to actually pull that off, you need a very loose, relaxed grip. Think of it kind of like catching an egg. If your hand is totally stiff, the egg just breaks on impact, right? But if you have a little bit of give in your grip, you can safely absorb the crazy pace of that 300 km/h shot and smoothly guide the shuttle right into an empty space. The trick here is that you only squeeze the handle at the exact split-second moment of impact. That creates a firm racket face, and then you immediately relax your grip again. That short, snappy action, that is the absolute secret to high-level defensive control. But wait a second, what about your partner? Individual biomechanics are super cool, but your defense is really only as strong as your coordination with your teammate. Which brings us to section 5, the invisible rope and defending as a synchronized unit. We need a major mindset shift here. You aren't defending the whole court. You are defending a specific lane. When your opponents go on the attack, moving together ensures absolutely no one is out there guessing which lane they're supposed to be covering. You should actually imagine an invisible rope connecting the two of you.
If one player shifts to the left to cover a straight smash, the other player must shift left too, so you can close that dangerous gap in the middle. When you move together as a single, synchronized unit, you completely shut down those massive highways down the center of the court that attackers just love to exploit. So, seriously, stop blaming your reflexes. The next time you step onto the court, just remember that you cannot beat biology with raw speed, but you can absolutely beat it with science and strategy. Read the shoulder, hold a nice loose grip, and move with your partner. That is the true key to an unbreakable defense.
So, are you ready to look like you have way more time on the court than everyone else? If you want more deep dives into the science of badminton that will completely change your game, make sure to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. We break down everything from footwork to elite-level tactics and explainers just like this every single week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.